Welcome to my first review on YouTube. This is the counterpart to the Swiss German review of the Revlon PhotoReady Compact Makeup, and this is about the same product in case you haven't noticed by the title. In this video I'm going to introduce you to the product, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, application and where you can get it. Alright, here we go. This is the package. As you can see, it's kind of square, kind of longish but flat at the same time, so you can, it's great for travel. You can put it in your purse, you can put it in your toiletries bag, whatever makeup bag you carry with you when you go on a trip or whatever. This is what the inside looks like. There's a little mirror here, and here's the product behind this screen. And here is the sponge compartment. Oops, sorry. There's a sponge that comes with it, but I'm not using it because I don't like it. It's too thin, it's too small, and I felt like it was sort of flaky, so I'm not using it. My shade is 150. It's called Shell. About the product itself, it is a medium coverage product, and this is what it looks like when it comes out of the package, like this. It is cream, but the screen sort of makes it liquid when you go over it. You can take this screen off, it's no problem. There was this rim around it which fell off on mine, so I could take it off and you can use it more. I don't know, it seems to squeeze the product to the edges a bit into the corners, but you can sort of squeeze it down with a like cotton ball or your makeup sponge or whatever you're using, so that's no problem. It is a medium coverage product. It does mattify because it says here, cream makeup instantly liquefies for complete coverage and superior blendability. Lightweight powder finish, perfected airbrush skin in any light. So it goes from, it's a sort of cream to powder formula, like a lot of products today are. It says complete coverage on the package, but I would say it's more of a medium coverage. So if you want full coverage, you need to use a concealer with it. Otherwise, you will see sort of like blemishes and freckles. They will be visible through the makeup. On the other hand, since it's so lightweight, it doesn't cake, it doesn't crack, it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't get sort of filmy, you know, like when sometimes a product does sort of film over your skin. It doesn't do that. It seems to blend in very well, and at the same time it lets the natural like highlights of the skin show through. It gives you sort of dewy glowy look, if that makes any sense. It's not really like if you take a classical mattifying makeup and it just sort of flattens up the whole appearance of the skin. It does not do that. Staying power wise, I'd say it doesn't last that long, but about, say, it's like a half a day. Like say you put it on 7 in the morning, you go to work, at about your lunch break you will have to touch it up a little, because otherwise it doesn't stay that long, which is a bit of a drawback, because there are also mattifying makeups out there that do not wash away that easily. Right. It has SPF 20, very important now that we're heading into spring and summer, because nobody wants skin cancer, obviously, because don't want to die. Well, application wise, I use this, so sort of eggy shaped sponge. sort of like a beauty blender, but I got this at Sephora in Italy. It has this rounded end to sort of buff it out in the bigger parts, and this kind of pointy tip for the for like around the nose and around the mouth and under the eyes. So you can also, if you have a cream concealer, you can use this as well to apply the concealer. Another thing I like to use with cream and liquid foundations is this. This is the e.l.f. powder brush, it says here, but I don't use it for powder. I generally don't use brushes for powder. I will get to that in another video about powder application. I do have my reasons for not using brushes, but a brush like this, you can really easily sort of like buff it out onto your skin, and I feel that with using a brush like that, that you can minimize the appearance of pores, and you can really blend it into the skin so you don't get that sort of rim around the edge of the face, which is fairly unattractive if you ask me. It's like you're wearing a mask. I'm going to show you now a swatch of the product on my skin. This is what it looks like on the skin without blending it out, and this is what it looks like blended out. As you can see, it's a very good match for my skin tone. It comes in really a variety of colour and shades. Revlon has a lot of shades, different shades for all kinds of skin tones, so that's really good if you're looking for something that will fit you. Availability, this is in Switzerland, it's available at Manor, and certain chemists also carry Revlon products. It runs about 20 francs. I will put a link down in the description box for where you can get it and stuff like that. Alright, that is all for this review. I hope to see you again soon.